Hi, today you're gonna learn how to paint a realistic tree. Here we're gonna start with the underpainting, using some raw sienna, some lamp black, some titanium white, also hints of lemon yellow and phthalo blue. Get in some greens for the first layer on the tree. You see, I try to put this color on a bit in a kind of a patchy way. Not really taking care of the layer of color. I want some white of the canvas to show through, more or less. Yeah, having it done this way shows us to really, have a nice first layer that we can work on. Perhaps you might like to see this video here in a full-time version on my Patreon channel. Link is down below here. Yeah, we have meanwhile over 160 full-time, real-time painting tutorials between 2 and over 10 hours of pure in-detail painting. Lots of tips and tricks, the whole color mixing process, no time-lapse. Really make sure to check it out. Yeah, and then we let the whole thing dry and grab some other brushes. You can see here, I'm also mixing another set of colors. For the tree, we have lots of darker colors, mixture of lamp black. This is another mixture with some cadmium red to it. And we start to now finally build up the second layer, final layer of the tree. It looks very dark in this first shot here, but you will see later on it's really, starts to look really nice when you finish the whole thing. I also use these cat tongue brushes here, flats, very soft ones, to apply the color. Also again in a bit of a patchy way, you see, I'm getting a bit thinner towards the upper part of this tree trunk here. I'm also having lots of different color variations. I'm using this green here as well. People tend to paint, trees not exactly how they look like. They use this brown color, but you see I also have some grays in this ancient tree trunk here, or branch. Applying this gray on the upper end. You can see here, doing some blending, getting in this darker color in the screens as well. And then I use another fresh brush and start to apply a thin, kind of a very thin layer of color to get in those little cracks in the tree trunk. And it's done by using this flat brush here. And I'm using just the tip of it, getting in some fresh color and kind of flattening it out so that it shapes kind of a blade form. I'm also using this brush here to add a bit more blended details on this part of the tree. You want some really sharp looking elements like these ones here, but also some kind of blended ones. It's very you need lots of variations in this thing here to make it look realistic. Also different variations, size-wise, shape-wise, direction-wise, but you should follow the baseline of this trunk here. Also adding some more moss on the upper end. Now I'm switching to another brush. See here, 3040 round brush, very soft one with long hair. And this allows me to get in even more details, as you can see here. They are stippled on, a bit blended on. I'm also shaping out some more of those volumes on this tree trunk here. And then I finally add the kind of highlights on this part here. The color is still not dry yet. It's still wet, but it's applied in a thin way so that we can stipple on those highlights on the crust of the tree without any problems. And that's basically the main secret of painting realistic tree trunks. Now to the leaves here. See, I'm using another cat tongue brush, diagonal shaped brush that I'm using the tip of it See, I'm twisting it and using just the tip of it to apply those leaves here. I do not, at this stage, paint every single leaf. I'm just painting those clusters, more or less. As you can see here. Also different colors. You see, we have those warmer greens, lighter ones. We have very dark ones. And yeah, all those in-between tones that you need and want to put on to make this look more realistic. I'm also using the fading out technique of the diminishing amount of color on the brush in some areas. Kind of using the background color to change the color that we apply onto the background color. And then I'm again going back to this 3 or 4 0 flat around soft brush and start to put on those branches here. You see they are a bit thinned down color-wise, partially very thin, and building up kind of the backbone of those clusters so that they really look as if they would grow out of a tree branch. I'm also stippling on more of those leaves here in some areas. Yeah, now to the connection of the tree with the ground. Also using lots of this fading out technique, this dry brush technique of using just a bit of color to shade down the background color. With this you can really easily connect those parts. Also adding some grass in here. See? Strategically placed. Also some green grass on the right side. Kind of stippling it on. Again using the background color quite a bit. And the color is thinned down quite a bit as well. So it really starts to connect with the background color that we applied before, which is completely bone dry. And then I'm also adding in some grass bits and parts here and there. Not all over the place, but here and there to hint that we have some grass here. Actually very thin bits and pieces here. Yeah, that's the finished tree painting. So that's it for today. Thanks for watching. Hit the like button, the subscribe button. Also, check out my Patreon channel, and I'll see you next time. Bye.